Nelson Mandela, who ended apartheid in South Africa, has the same place in his country as Mahatma Gandhi in India. He gave his rights to the African people by a bloodless revolution, and there was no violence during this transformation, as he believed in solving problems through conversation. Nelson Mandela was born on July 18, 1918 in the village of Mvezo. His father was the headman of his village. There the son of the head of the village was called Mandela. Hence, he inherited the name Mandela. His parents named him Rolihlahla. Nelson Mandela served as the first president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black head of state and the first person elected in a fully representative democratic election. So let's listen to some priceless thoughts of this great leader. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. One of the most difficult things is not to change society, but to change yourself. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. We must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. When people are determined, they can overcome anything. I never lose. I either win or learn. There can be no greater gift than that of giving one's time and energy to help others without expecting anything in return. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Lead from the back, and let others believe they are in front. Fools multiply when wise men are silent. The greatest glory in living is not in falling, but in rising every time we fall. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. Action without vision is only passing time, vision without action is merely daydreaming, but vision with action can change the world. Sometimes, it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. Poverty is not an accident. Like slavery and apartheid, it is man-made and can be removed by the actions of human beings. Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace. People respond in accordance to how you treat them.